Emotional damage.
Hey, mommy!
Bruh.
Ew.
Take that, depression!
Oh, harder, Daddy.
Okay, we are ready. It's day 31. We're still doing our best to try to climb and get through partnership. Yes, that's what I wanted to achieve for the summer. It's a bit tiring, but we will get there together. So let's do it together. Oh, hi. I was a bit stressed out today because of the fact that, well, that happened. That I just woke up to a rude awakening. That he was called to sub, and what apparently was at the sub was none other than a dance teacher. And honestly, I do not meet the qualifications to teach dance, so how the fluff you expect me to do that? Like seriously, boss? Like, you called me to substitute, and you didn't say what the role was. You just said, do I want to substitute? And what, of course, me being me, I need money. Bills and rent don't pay themselves. So this is why I want to reach partnership with Twitch and YouTube. The Peacock. Oof. I am not sure if it's a Haya or if it's a Fuyo scenario, but it's pretty. Peacock pretty. I am not gonna lie, it's very pretty. Let's see if I have any mangoes. If I have mangoes, then I'm not selling that. I will keep it and start feeding. Yes, we got mangoes. Yes. What's the heaviest mango? Okay, the cheapest one, so we give it to you. Because you water my plants. You give me money and items. And then I'll start feeding you. My little puppy. Yes. You're my soda pump, my little soda pump. No, don't I need avocado? I need the others, like this one, sugar apple. Or I have this one. Or I have one of this. At least need one of this. Let's walk over there. Try to see what they have available. See if my item's been built. Yes, my item has been built. Yay. Harvest this many blueberries, how many this much? Oh, just kiwis. Okay, this one should be easier. Still, it was pretty messed up. I really got told to my face by the main principal that, well, they didn't really want me there at the job site because they were expecting, you know, the one who literally just upped and left, saying that they were not able to make it. So yeah, I literally got stuck with something that I am not qualified to do. Even though people told me I have plenty of reason why I could take the job, but the thing is I can't dance. I cannot. There is no bone in my body that could help me survive unless you guys say that it's like one of those challenges like, oh, the only way you're gonna get out of here alive is unless you dance. I can't dance. Not even to save my life. So if I put in one of those scenarios, I'm fluffed. Especially my background. Yeah, big fluffed. Like, you are fluffed. Dishonor on you for being this and yeah, not being able to dance. So yeah, other than that disappointment, I felt like that I wasn't really wanted there, and it's really just for the summer program because it's actually with the way that the principal of the program was acting. I did not feel welcome there, so yeah, it wasn't a fun day. Like, why am I here when you guys are saying that we're supposed to be doing all this extra BS? And yeah, I do need money, but I cannot do the extra BS. I'm not getting paid enough. You asked me to substitute for someone who knows how to dance. I can't dance. Not even to save my life, so there was kind of no point of they asking me to do this. That's just my opinion. I did have very few friends who were like, well, how do you say this? I was drinking a lot of water and thought that, of course, since we are the same ethnicity and stuff, so that I should be able to know how to dance like our people. Problem. I do not know how to dance. Like, I literally told them, and of course they tried to teach me. They're like, this guy is left-footed. They told me, like, when they were like literally talking to their friends, the other friends who also dance, and it's an excellent one, nonetheless. And yeah, they said that I can't dance to save my life. So yeah, I want a raspberry. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, as much as I do want to learn, if people keep saying that I'm left-footed, then it must be true, since enough of them have said it. Well, that's just my opinion. Because they kept telling me that, so like, honestly, I just took it to heart what they said, and I know it's messed up that I shouldn't do that, but there are people I trust and whose opinions I think that matter to me, that is. Like, their opinions mattered to me when they told me. So this is like why I believed it. I accepted the reality. I gave up on dancing, and yeah. I don't know if I could fake it. Like, fake it till you make it. I don't think I could do that. Especially with the way I move. Hell no, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I will survive. As much as I love the current songs that I've been hearing, like Soda Pop, I don't think I could actually make it through, like, trying to get through those dance moves. And plus, I don't even know if the kids will like it, the dance moves from there. Because most of the majority of the class is boys, so they are boring. Boring as fluff, in my opinion. Not all the boys that I literally been stuck with. I literally been only stuck with like third and fourth. So if unless it was fourth grade, when it comes to the girls, they wouldn't mind it. They wouldn't. Based on what I've seen. They wouldn't mind it. Not one bit. They would be entertained, enjoy it. As a few because they are, well, more artistic or too much of a gamer. But then you already know who's to blame. Me. And of course themselves because, like, well, they themselves enjoy gaming, so not exactly entirely on me, but still kind of on me. But none of them will know the reference of Soda Pop, so yeah, this is where it will backfire. It will backfire because of that, unless I do try to, well, if I do follow my friend's advice, teach them Soda Pop from Diddy K-pop Demon Hunters, which would be cool, but I don't think any of the boys would be into it just because boys be boys. They rather not do this stuff. They rather be gaming, like literally I keep catching them on their Switch, on their tablets, or on their laptops that they have, and I'm like, how rich are you, or are you just using your school tablets or other stuff like that just to play games? And they all say yes, and I'm just like, inky. This is the very reason why they don't listen these days. Kids these days don't listen because, like, well, they're on their tablet, they're on their this, they're entertained by this more than the actual lesson. Problem, I can't dance, so if I can't dance, I can't really, like, do the task that they gave me. I am now not the master of BSing a dance routine or something like that. I'm not good at that. I can't do that. I know my limits. Fluff that. I know I will not make it with this. But they asked me to come to cover and they did not give me any info, so this is why I found the BS. They really woke me up, telling me like, we need you here, and I'm like, okay, but the minute I was about to ask, they literally already hung up, and I was like, fluff until, well, yeah, fluff, like literally just fluff entirely, like, I got in, I went to work, pretending like it's usual, like, except that it's in the morning, so not the true usual, but yeah, like the fluff. They didn't tell me anything until literally like halfway through the day. I'm there BSing this little lesson plan that apparently they had prepared. And honestly, the lesson plan was dumb. Just dumb. Yeah, I know the answers to everything that they did just because, well, I already did it with my with the 4th grade that actually was during the school year 4th grade. So I already knew the answers, except for a few of them, just because, like, well, of course, like, they add trick questions. Why you add trick questions? It's a fluff and workbook that is supposed to be able to help them learn, improve. You're still adding the same BS trick questions. I don't want that. Fluff that. BS trick questions? Nope, not today. They need something that's, well, better. But they're like, our routine's better. I literally just forced to believe it, even though I don't want to believe it. It's not fun. I'm pissed. I'm angry. Taking all the emotional damage. You know what? I'm gonna just hit the emotional damage button already. It's in my Discord. If anyone wants to join my Discord, you're free to join. It's not that lively yet. I'm still trying to build a community as a newbie streamer, but my favorite one's always here, so yeah. And followed by my second favorite one.
Emotional damage.
Which is literally what I took during this today, like, seriously. What the fluff did they have me go through? They really do a whole bunch of BS. Their principal flat out said that they don't want me here, they don't mind me being a tutor for an after school program, but to him he wanted he wanted a certified teacher that could actually do the stuff. Teacher who could do stuff, the correct stuff that they want. Yes, they want that. Fake one? Nope. What the fluff? That's a big one. I just want to be fluffy. You just make stuff fluffy every single day. And not deal with this BS that I went through today. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to be fluffy. I missed it. Only banana. I don't need banana. I'll just get those. Golden avocado, yes. Let's see if we have mangoes. If we have mangoes, if we start feeding them. Oh, we do have mango. Okay, okay. Oh, hello, Fort Guy. To Fort Guy 593. Yes. Let me add you to giveaway. Wait a minute, how do I copy that? No, not that one, there. Parkour Legacy on Roblox? Maybe. Floof. Two four guy 593. Okay. Let's go to your page. Nope, not that one. Not that one. True, true. It is fun once you get the hang of it, but I am not really truly a fan of that game. I had tried it before. And of course, like to each your own. Everyone has their own games that they like or dislike, so yeah. I have my own. I usually just prefer the comfy games. So yeah, then to each your own. Oh wait, you're not on YouTube, you're on Twitch. That's my bad. Oh my god. No. What happened? Loof. Alrighty. Yeah, but everyone has their own games that they enjoy. So yeah. But it doesn't bother me. I will try it, but of course but I already tried it before though, so of course. Everyone has their own games that they enjoy playing, so yes. For me, it's anything that I consider comfy or just funny, like the bald simulator game, like you're literally just a bald person and of course you're just like you wanna get even with the people who actually have a head of hair, so you cause them to get bald using weird devices. Game. Like the moderator, which was funny, like a funny idea. So yeah, I played that kind of game just because I thought it was funny, and of course it's kind of comfy because it's literally a tycoon game. Like I find tycoon games like that, or like the water park, the hotel, the mall one, like they're all pretty fun. Like you can play them for a while, eventually you get bored, you always find a new tycoon game that you always want to play, and of course, you just continue. And Grow a Garden is similar, but this time you're competing against other people, well, in a way, just to get seeds that you guys want. There's specific seeds that everyone wants, and of course, those seeds are usually the ones worth the most money. The ones worth the most money, of course, give you a reason why you want to play, of course. People enjoy it, nothing wrong with it. But yeah, everyone has their own favorite kind of game. They're like, oh, I want to play this game because of this, I want to play this game because of that. Oh my god, that's a giant mango. That's what you commented? Oh. Oh, that wheel for is for the giveaway. I added you instantly to the giveaway because you were chatting in my channel. Whether if it's on YouTube or on Twitch, so I add people who had the likeness to chat a bit, and of course, and once I get partnered, I will spin the wheel. One lucky viewer amongst this list will get 10 USD of Robux. So yes, that was the goal. So yes. I want everyone to enjoy it. Like, but of course, if I do progress and get bigger on either Twitch or YouTube, then I want to do even more little mini giveaways, and of course, like, eventually start doing more mini giveaways or bigger ones, where there's going to be more than one prize winner. I do want more people to participate, and of course, for me, it's just like simple ways to to enter. So literally, you don't always have to be a follower. But I don't mind if you're a follower and you're always going to stay for my content, then that's more the better for me. But just by saying hi and just chatting, you get an easy entry. That's just my opinion. So this is why I do this. So that way everyone has equal opportunity. You get double the opportunity of winning by, well, chatting on both. There's only currently just 3 people who already did that, chat on both, just to get a double entry. 2 of them are friends, and one's a person that we were introduced to yesterday. They thought it was cool that I was doing double entries, just because, well, like, it gives pretty much some people like kind of the advantage, but at the same time it's like pretty fair, because like there is already currently more than one person in the giveaway, so it doesn't always mean that it's gonna land on them. They just had double opportunity, but it's equally fair. No one, as you could see on the wheel, there's no one with a slight disadvantage. Everyone is equally at advantage. Not unless I want to do that, but no, I'm not gonna give someone like way too much advantage over others. That I won't do. You get an equal advantage, so take that advantage. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. If you just do that, then of course you also get that advantage. That's why you should always take it. So take those advantages, and of course, and pray you're lucky. So the day I do achieve partnership with either one of those 2 excellent companies, then yes, this giveaway ends. Someone gets that lucky opportunity, and I hope it's one of you amazing humans who enjoy chatting like with me. And of course, I will do my best to interact, but of course, I do have limitations of how often I interact with people, because I only have one screen, and I'm trying to make sure not to burn my phone battery like I did last time when I was doing multitasking, like using it so that I could see what chat says, because once in a while, like, it's pretty slow. My desktop is slow. It's slow because, well, it is from, my desktop is literally from 2K 2014, 2016, around there, that year. So, yeah. I do have some disadvantages. But it's fine. As long as we have fun. I do hope to one day upgrade, yes. But that'll be probably in the near future, once I do reach affiliation or partnership with either group. And I hope that I do good enough to maintain it. Being good enough to maintain it, because I heard some people like, well, of course, once you get partnership with Twitch, you need to do your best to maintain creating content. They need enough people to interact with them. You need enough interaction, enough people chatting, enough people following you, like more people, like literally just like, of course, like you always gaining new followers, so yes, they want to see that. Like for Twitch's point of view, they're like, oh, this person got a new follower, yes, like, oh, they keep getting more followers, they're growing in community, so this shows to them like they're worth keeping, so we're going to continue doing this, and of course let them continue earning with us. I don't know and I don't care is here. Damn. They always acting cool. I'm not gonna lie. Godly sprinkler. With the power, we combine those. I want to get all these unique fruits and stuff, but I don't have it. A little marijuana, prickly pear, banana. I need one of these, followed by cauliflower, and 3 of those coins. The question is, do they have it here? If they do, I'll just gladly purchase, combine, which they don't. How much is it? Jesus Christ, it's just such a... Oh, this is how they scam us. Well, they're a big popular game, so of course it's understandable that they're gonna be able to make it. I want to be able to create these new exotic plants or vegetables. Sure. I forgot that some of them do remember me by my actual name, but that's because I am the tutor. I am. If they need help with something, then I'm gladly willing to help them with it. Gladly abandon the stream, switch to more of an educational field, and do my best to support. So yes. What? The more I know, the more you know. still go by Mr. Ricky, but that's only for my students. I don't really like people calling me by that other than them or family members. If you're one of just the viewers, I appreciate it. You just guys call me Fluffy, since I'm more used to that when I'm streaming. But of course, like, if it's a friend or student, then understand that you would always call me that or Mister. Oh dear.
This random Korean dude said I could win some easy.
Why did you tell me that? I'm tired of that. By chance. Finish up. Finish up and front backs. I really hope that the teacher that I took over for comes back and just does their job, because I don't want to do their job. I don't want to do dance if I'm not good at it. I know based on my own preference, I'm not good at it. So yeah, I don't want to do dance. Like, I don't mind just doing the teaching part that I'm used to already. I don't want to do the dance. Especially since I have a whole bunch of packets currently for students. They are the future 4th grade. They are gonna start in September as 4th grade. Problem, they are the problem students. I don't know how they got through this year, but I'm not the one that's teaching them. I taught most of the former 4th grade, and my predictions were right. A few of them passed, and it made me very happy to see that with my help they passed. But there was literally a few problem students, and those problem students, I did say that they better watch out because there's a high chance they will drop. And as much as I warned them, they didn't make it to 5th. And I am sad because I did try to help them with it. They said they don't need help. As much as I did my best, they didn't want my assistance. They accepted fate, and yeah, they failed. I'm not happy about it, but it did happen. I think their parents don't blame me for it, just because I did warn them, saying that of course I'm trying to do my best to help them. They just keep ignoring me, and of course not listen. I always try my best not to yell at them so they could learn. And apparently they like to talk back. They think it's funny. They talk back. They think it's funny. Of course, family says it's karma. They want to fool around. Not the people they saw, but to me it's like I feel bad, just like they're my students. I did my best for them. They ignored it. Now they're reaping what they sow, and yeah, it's not fun. I'm here for them. My rep, dead. I'm trying to be a good noodle. How did I fail? That's a good noodle. I did get to see some of my former 4th grade, but it didn't feel good as I thought it would. Like, seeing some of their faces made me happy, but I was more depressed. Because those students who I wanted to do well, they did not. dealing with the aftermath. I can do my best for you all to succeed. Some of you took it for granted, some of you did not accept it. So big oof for me because I feel bad. That's why like being an actress kinda sucks. Like I want what's best for you and some of you take it for granted. Yeah, I know my methods are, well, according to you, some of you, strict. But I do it because I care. I care, I do my best. Want you to understand. And some of you saying, nope. Not today, who cares? Or some of you choose to ignore it on purpose. There. Nice, I corrected myself. Feel sad, but yeah. A shocked apple? How rare. Oh, fluff. Now I learn more. Mucho mango. I thought I enjoyed. I haven't played Cookie Run in a while. Jesus Christ. They don't need to understand. Here's another update. Combine this and this to get a peace lily. Combine a prickly pear with the peace lily, you get this. But then also requires this many summer coins. Combine aloe vera with prickly pear and peace lily. And banana, and you get this gigantic bombastic fruit. Technically, I want to create several of those. I'm not gonna. I don't know, I want to go back to work and decide to go through that BS. Again. Going through BS. Not fun, not worth it, don't bother. I'm tired. I want a better job, with better pay. No complaint. Because all I want to do is complain. Right now. I'm tired. But I'm trying. can call it that feisty imp. Stolas, I bleed for you, but my partner, this is harder. Hates your imp guy, that's alright. Hates. He does? Why? Not my story. I don't wanna talk about the way that I was. Do 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 do. You know it's the same as it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. I don't wanna talk about the way that I was lately. No, I don't wanna talk about the way I was. As it was, as it was. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was, as it was. You know it's not the same. Oh, hello. Sorry everyone that you saw just my avatar just moving. The reason why is like the cousin decided to call. He's really just curious of how my sewing went. I did I could really rely on them. Work was BS. I get called in to sub. I'm not an officially certified teacher. I am certified as a tutor because of all the certificates I achieved and gained, so this is why I am allowed to be a tutor for an after-school program, but this is a summer camp program. And the higher ups, they just want, well, someone who's certified or not to actually consider to be working with the program, essentially as a summer, for the summer. So, yeah, I am not with it. I am not with the program at the moment just because, well, they're expecting all of us to dance, and as I said, I cannot dance to save my life. And hello, nameless temp AR official. That's a weird long name. So, I'm not sure how to feel about that. I cannot dance. Fluffy can't dance. Ooh, yes, cards. Just some waddling? Of course. I am just an otter, so I do waddle once in a while. But yeah, I try to be comfy as possible, not get angry. But seriously, they were making me angry this entire time. I wanted to cry. Like, I don't want to work with you guys. Like, in the summer, like, you asked for the unreasonable. You're saying there was to be recording while we're teaching and all. I'm not the person that likes to be recorded. I feel like it's an invasion of my privacy, but of course, like any other people, unless you want to say that's your freedom of speech, and of course, if you're actually doing it a way where you're actually protecting your rights, then that's acceptable, in my opinion. Like, yes, that's good. You're protecting your rights. Like, you're using your own freedom of speech to protect yourself, like, from crazy racist people. The police, when they are like, corrupted, like, and they're literally just doing this because of racial profiling, that's a reasonable way to record yourself. But in this case, like, they're just wanting to record me just because they want to look good when they advertise themselves. And I did not sign up for that. Like, when they made me sign up with the contract, there's nothing in the contract saying that I should be recorded against my will. Otherwise I'll get fired. They didn't do that. So why should I be recorded? Like, no. We have literally schools recording us just because of course, we're in a school. It's a private school since it's isolated. It's an isolated school, so of course. There's cameras in the classroom, there's cameras in the hallway. You can see I'm just really just trying. Like, I'm trying to survive. Some of you are not listening. I'm trying to make sure the place is clean. There is no broom. The janitors are not always there. Because, well, of course, it's summertime and of course they also deserve vacation. There might be a new janitor just because, well, of course there's summer rising. But of course, even they deserve time off. And I'm literally stuck with this. Just because I'll decide to, well, based on all the resources that I use and gathered, some say that the main teacher quit because a family member passed away. If it's that, then I understand. But others say that they just quit just because, well, they realized what class they got. And they didn't like it, so they up and just left. But then I don't know who's telling the truth. I believe in the one that said that they quit because, well, yeah, a family member happened, they passed. And yeah. To me, that's only... anyone would do that because, well, yeah. You care for that family member, they passed away. You love them and all, so of course, you want time for yourselves, like, but then again, they should have just said that, oh, they're leaving because, well, like a temporary leave, just because, well, they had to deal with family stuff, so they're gonna deal with family stuff, period. And I just quit. That way that they have still a job, like, that's where they could go to, be like, oh yes, I work here still, so I'm still safe. A source of income. But me thinking that I'm a sub, I'm gonna probably will take their check for the day, like, and get paid enough. No, they're still willing to pay me the same old boring 16 USD an hour. And how much was she supposed to get paid? 30 USD in an hour. That is not enough. I can't survive on that with this economy. That's a no. A no for me. In this economy, surviving is the goal. That's it. That is our goal. We just want to survive. Make enough. Make enough to survive. To the point where we're like, yes, we're earning enough. And then there's always people saying, like in these past interviews I've been in, like, oh, because you're part Hispanic, you're just here to see our jobs. Women or men, seriously? If I was doing your jobs, I would have immediately gotten it, like, without a hesitation, like, if I were to steal your job, your employer literally would have just hired me on the spot, without any, like, interview. Like, they see me and then they just hire me on the spot. They're like, oh, we want you because, like, well, we know you're cheaper than the rest. If it was like that, as easy as that, then of course I would gladly be taking your job. But no, they're instantly all assuming, oh, he's illegal. Oh, he's illegal. We shouldn't hire him. Yes, especially because of that. And then I'm like, I brought my proof. I'm legal. Hire me. Seriously, I need cash to pay bills. Bills are expensive. Yes, then some people said I should be happy that they even called me, but they're asking me to do the impossible right now. Something I can't do. Something I had not much experience. and with a horrible group of students. The problem kids of third grade, all of them are literally in the same classroom. All the problem kids in the same classroom. And none of them are any of the good kids. Like, literally, if I had any of the good kids, I would have probably been able to handle it and be like, yes. But I don't know how to teach dance. You who up and left, I'm sorry for your loss, but you shouldn't have put the blame on me. It literally forced me to come in when I'm not even in the roster. I'm not even in the roster of the sign-out sheets, the time-in sheets. I'm not even in the roster. So how the hell would I feel like I'm in the loop if I'm not even there? When you guys decided to start the program. How was that to know? The only thing I knew that there might be an after school and a summer school program. That's what I know. Like, oh, there might be one. Maybe like, oh, okay. Is there a way I could get in? They told me no because, well, I need a teacher certificate. And of course, a master's degree. I have neither. Yeah, people always telling me I should go back to college, go into depth just to earn a master's degree, but then again, some friends who already have it, they regret. As I said yesterday, the one who became a doctor, he has still regrets. He's still paying off those debts. That is not fun. That does not sound like fun. I do not want to suffer through girls. To the point where they're like, oh, you're... Like, oh, you have a degree, you have this. Do you have any debt? Of course. With all my friends who I know who actually got their degrees and masters, they all said they had literally that they're still trying to pay off till today, and we all graduated literally around the same time, but some of them graduated early because, well, they did maximum effort. Like, y'all left me out of the loop. And you guys expect me to come in, happy gonna earn money, and do an impossible task. So I'll accomplish it. I can't do that. I know my limits. I'm not gonna push it. You guys didn't pay me the raise you paid me during the school year. Like the school year, I was being paid $2 more. That's it. The usual. And that made me happy because, well, I did all the BS that they asked of me. Did my best to keep my students out of trouble in the school with each other. And of course, I did all the certificates that they asked me just for the program when it comes to being a tutor, so I did all that. I did to show that I could work inside a school. I have experience with it. somehow this leads to me not being in the loop because, well, I don't speak Chinese. Should I learn it? Maybe I should. Will take me time or difference a few years. I should have started when I was young. Do I have some regrets? Yes. Do I like enough Chinese enough to want to learn it? Not really. Like when I was a little younger, I literally only wanted to learn Japanese because of the fact that, well, it sounded pretty. And of course, most of the anime that I enjoyed watching, like Detective Conan, is in Japanese. There was once that showed me that it was also in Spanish, so but the actual language it is Japanese. This is why I was really into it. This is why I wanted to learn. And still doing that on Duolingo, like if my life depended on it. Sadly, Japanese will not get me anywhere here. But my Japanese is pretty broken because I'm still a beginner learning. I do not know how to fully say some words and stuff like that. They're just trying to do my best to survive these days. As tiring as it is, I need money. I'm trying to survive. I want to be a good noodle to the family. So, yeah. I'll do anything and everything for the family. They ask, I will help. Once I felt like that, the company just abused me because they knew I need cash when they didn't put me on the roster to come in, assist with something I wasn't really able to do because I couldn't get them to do a dance. I thought it would be cool to get them to do soda pop. It failed because boys be boys. They prefer games. The girls were kind of interested, but they were too shy. There's nothing wrong with that. They're being shy is fine. So be it. But I didn't know how to do the moves because, well, when it came to those who actually wanted to do it, they, well, don't really want to rely on just reels or YouTube videos. They prefer, like, if the teacher knows how to physically move their body to show how it's done. I tried my best, failed at it hard. Honestly, I felt embarrassed. I am not good at it. Period. Y'all could say what you want, I'm not good at it. I bet if I get the tracking for my model and start doing VR chat, I'm gonna be way too boring. Like, I could do different content and stuff, try to be funny, interact with people. I can't. That's a nope. That's a nope for me. Not today. I want to survive. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Chicken Nuggets. Welcome back. How are you? How are you, Chicken Nuggets? Welcome, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Pardon that. I just am bummed out from returning from work. On the sauce. How do some people get this kind of sauce? They are weird. Wait a minute. That's Adam Sandler. Best wigs in town. Dear John Cena. The Rock. Patrick. What looks like Rihanna. I do not know who the hell that is. That looks like a Nicki Minaj. That's definitely Elvis. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, who the fuck is that? I don't know who the hell those are. Sorry, younger bro using the afro. you're always there. uh-huh. Thank you for always being there. Makes me happy. I thought I could add my own emotes, but of course they said they'd require membership. And I currently don't have that. Do you have YT membership? No, I don't. Too sensitive in the long run. Wait 1 second. Yes. You're never leaving. Oh, thank you. That's what I wish some people never do. Leave. But then again, there's always people that want to. Do I have abandonment issues? Yes. I already lost a few friends. Why wouldn't I? Like, why wouldn't I have abandonment issues? There are some people I found dear to me that, well, decided that I am not enough for them, so. So I was abandoned by them, and yeah. Meanwhile, a few people say, what the hell? Just a younger bro knocking some stuff down. I'm safe. We're good. Oh my, you're watching me while eating. What are you eating? It better be something tasty. Because I want you all to be comfy while eating. Oh, here I am taking emotional damage. Playing a game that costs money, or about the wrong money, and then what I need IRL is still the same thing. Don't you ever feel like you're less than yourself imperfect to me? Oh my, that sounds tasty. Soup with shell pasta. Very tasty indeed. Good to hear, good to hear. That you're enjoying a wonderful meal. Holy fudge. Yay. Oh, thank you. I wish I did. I don't know why. I'm always just a fan of tomato soup. Especially when it has alphabet soup. So when you make it with alphabet soup, so yes. Well, I stunted. Let's go. A few more. 1, 2. Mm-hmm. With orange juice. Oh my, that is tasty. Orange juice is a wonderful thing. Except when you are forced to drink orange juice after you're done brushing your teeth. That's when it's like, no, why? Now my teeth are all orangey. Yeah, my soda pop, my little soda pop. Oh my. Well, that ought to be a hassle. But don't worry. You got this. I wish I got this. All the time, I'm pretty all the time. I'm pretty when I cry. Give your heart a break, there's so much you could take. Give your heart a break. The day I first met you. Sorry. My head is currently just spiraling from all the music I've been playing in my head. It's a bit weird. But I am weird, so weird is good. A bit of the Lulu sentence is Lulu. A friend asks if there's a job I will ever fall in love with. Yeah, stringing. That talk gladly. enjoy. It's comfy to me, that is. And of course, for those who have experience streaming, I want you all to enjoy it as well. Oh, alrighty. I think that's... sure. Don't seem to be here. Okay, we got this, we got this. I hope I do. We babysitted the dog. Oh, that sounds like fun. I definitely want to do that. I never babysitted a dog before, or a cat. Well, I wish I could because I'm not very allergic to pets who have loose fur. If the pets doesn't have loose fur, like their fur is actually hair that grows out of their body, then I'm fine. I could pet them, I could babysit them unless I was given the chance. But most of the people that I know have pets, they have pets that lose a lot of fur, so yeah. That will be my funeral. Even though I love them, I would have pet them. Like, pets are cute. Time to pick it up. Yay, fast money. Let's go, 20k to upgrade, Lord Jesus Christ. Why does everything become so expensive? One, two, three, 4, 5. There. I need sanity. I need my happy pill again. Aww. That is sad. That is sad. I'm sorry for your loss, but the kitty is a kitty. It's cute. I'm glad that you had one, but sad that happened. Sorry. Do you ever plan on getting a new pet? If so, what would you choose? Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I'm already starting to feel a wee bit tired. Not tired enough to go to sleep. I do try to stream as long as I can, but I always do my best to stay up for the fans who are on the other side of the world, who once in a while pop in, and for those who, well, like to appear early. And right now I am feeling a bit sleepy, a bit eepy, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty then, that's it for today everyone. Thank you all so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you all coming in here and spending coffee time with me. So stay fluffy, have a good night. And I hope to see you all next time. Until then, bye bye. But first, we have to decide on who we're rating, because I am trying to grow. So, I will start rating more often as I can. Let's go with someone I'm following who has the most little amount of viewers. Well, Potato Egg has very little. You know what? Let's see. Let's rate them. Let's rate them, everyone. If you all want to, you could join the Discord, the Narrow Fluffy Discord, and if you're up for it, you can find it on my links. When it comes to like going to my page, viewing my links, you could join it if you guys want. It's up to you. I always try to make it a comfy community as best that I can. Until then, have a good night everyone. Bye bye.
Okay. Well, hi guys, it is Anka. Annie for short. I am a soccer wolf goddess. Today we are just doing some calm streams, relaxing from those shooting games and horror games and all that stuff. Um, Fluffy, thank you so much for the read. Thank you for just being with the community. What were you guys playing? How was stream? But as well, I totally understand if you need a read and dip, get some rest or go eat dinner, hydrate, shower, whatever you gotta do. But again, thank you for trusting the community.